Hello guys, good day. How are you? Hope you're doing fine. Hope everything's good on your side. It's been almost a few days that we did not discuss. We did not discuss entrepreneurship. Today we will continue with the training. And remember, as I started this training, I told you guys my aim is that almost everybody should at least know what is the meaning of entrepreneurship and be able also to identify a good entrepreneur, to be able also to become an entrepreneur. And at any time that you feel like there is something you don't understand, please just stop me and ask your question. Okay, at any time you feel that you don't understand something. And for those who are watching the videos directly online on YouTube or whatever platform, please feel free to ask your question in the comment section so that I will reply, and it will also help others. At time you ask a question, and from that question I will make a video to explain what you or to answer your question. Okay, so today we are going to discuss some few entrepreneurial skills. But before I get started, I'm Dr. Engineer Ken, this is my name, and I'm a university lecturer and also an entrepreneur, and I own my own business. I'm also a consultant in the field of oil and gas and energy as a whole. So, talking about the entrepreneurial skills, okay, don't forget please to hit on the bell which is up here. Hit on the bell so that you can subscribe and follow all our videos, and also don't hesitate to ask your question in the comment section. Okay, so entrepreneurial skills. These are the skills that an entrepreneur should embody. Someone who intend to become an entrepreneur, or someone who is dreaming of, or who is planning to become an entrepreneur should embody this. Okay, a successful entrepreneur should normally embody these skills. So general management skills are skills required to organize the physical, financial, and resources needed to run the venture. I mean, when I said the general management or managerial skills, these are the few skills. First of all, number one, a good entrepreneur should have a good strategy skill. When I say strategy skills, I mean the ability or the capacity to strategize any process, the capability or the ability, I mean, to elaborate or to bring a strategy, a winning strategy to achieve a goal in a given project. You should be able to draw a better strategy, the perfect strategy that you need to achieve the goal. So these are strategy skills, the ability to strategize a certain process. So this is skill number one. Skill number two, the planning skills. Everything, and as I always say, everything is all about planning. Okay, you plan, you do, you check and improve. You see that you start with the planning. Okay, so a good entrepreneur should have that ability of planning before doing whatever, planning before starting. If you are to build a high story building and you don't plan, you jump into the field and you start raising poles and so on, I believe that you will never achieve your goal. You might build it and it fall the next day. Okay, so as an entrepreneur you should have good planning skills. Take your time to plan within when planning, you have short goals, you plan for short goals, and you also plan for long goals. Okay, long-term goals, I mean. So you can plan for 1 year, you can plan for 5 years. Okay, when planning, in the planning you have planning of the resources, which are the human being, the employees, the material, the finances. You should plan for that. Okay, so you should have a good planning skills. This is point number one. And skill number three, the marketing skills. Okay, you should develop and have good marketing skills. You should be able to market your project, do the marketing of your project, and also do the marketing of your own self. Okay, should have some presentation and communication skills, be able to develop a good marketing strategy around your project to ensure that your project can be a successful one. So the marketing strategy is very important when you are going into entrepreneurship. Also, point number 4, the financial skills. When I say financial skills, I mean the ability to manage the finance. Okay, the ability to raise or to raise a certain amount of money, the capital that you will invest in your project. Okay, and the ability to manage the finance that you have for the project. Okay, to manage the finance. Sometimes you will see some people, they are about to start a project and they run and buy a car for their own self. That at that moment a car is a luxury, but the car will not take them to where they are going to. Okay, so as a manager or as an entrepreneur, you should know how to manage the resources, to manage the finance, so allocate the right budget for the right thing which is to be done. Okay, allocate the right budget to the right thing which should be done. Any task will take a certain amount of money. You need to know how to manage the money. Okay, do not just spend the money because you are seeing the money in front of you. No, you will fail if you do it that way. Allocate the right amount of budget of money, to the right task which is to be performed. Okay, the fifth skills which you should also embody is the project management skills. Okay, project management skills, that ability to manage a project, the ability to manage a project, to plan. As I said, systemic process of a project is you plan, you do, you check, and you improve. Okay, you plan the project, you implement it, that is do. Okay, you check if it is running well, if the process that you have designed is working well. Okay, that is the check. If it is not working, anyway, even if it is working, you will notice some pitfalls, okay, in the system. Okay, then you correct them, that is the improve. Okay, so these are project management skills. Okay, you know how to manage the project, and managing a project means you will learn to or know how to manage the resources, the material, you know how to manage them. Okay, the finance, you know how to manage them. And the most difficult resource to manage is the human being. Okay, the people who are working in the project, this is the most difficult resource to manage. So you learn to get all those resources together and achieve your goal. Okay, the last one is the time management skills. Time management skills. Learn to manage your time. Allocate the right time for each project, for each thing that you are doing. You should allocate the right time for it. Okay, do not waste time on things that will not work, or do not take more time on something that will at the end impact, or will not have time to complete the most important, which was waiting for you to come and achieve. Okay, so as an entrepreneur, these are the 6 most needed skills. Okay, the 6 most needed entrepreneurial skills which which leads you to an unconditional success. Make sure you master you embody all these 6 skills which I have mentioned. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, feel free to ask. This is the lecture from Dr. Engineer Ken, and ask your question in the comment section, or directly in my inbox if you are one of my students, or you can still book the private training program. Okay, you can still book a private training, which will be might be a one-to-one, or a massive open online classes that I offer. Okay, feel free to ask your question. Take good care of yourself. See you next time. Bye bye.